September, which means it must be time for the Chiswick Book Festival once again. Torrin, tell me what's happening this year.
Well, we've got a fantastic lineup. I always say this, but I do think this year we have got a particularly good lineup. Locally, we've got those two favourites, Claire Balding and Jeremy Vine. Both have books out this year. Claire's is for children, and so she's our Friday night after school event, and that's The Racehorse Who Disappeared. And then we have another very popular children's author, David Baddiel, on the Saturday, and then Jeremy Vine is our Saturday night. And he's talking about his experiences as his Radio 2 show, all the listeners and all the things that they've been telling him. So those are sort of local people. And then all sorts of other people we managed to get in. Hunter Davies, my particular favourite, who was a journalistic hero of mine going back 30-odd years, was the first editor of the Sunday Times magazine and the biographer of the Beatles back in the 60s and 70s. He's speaking on the Friday night about his new memoirs, which are all about that time. So lots of good people.
Now, St Michael and All Angels Church is the centre of everything, but you've got some other venues as well, haven't you?
That's right. We always start off on the Thursday night at Chiswick House in the wonderful Burlington Pavilion outside the house. And we always try and have something special. So last year it was Victoria to coincide with the ITV series that has been such a huge success. This year, knowing that it was the 200th anniversary of Jane Austen's death and lots of commemorations, we decided we'd have an evening with Jane Austen. And we got two really good authors who know all about her. It happens to be very coincidentally the day that Jane Austen appears on the £10 banknote. So we're very grateful to the Bank of England for that. And we've now discovered, or I know now and can announce that Imogen Stubbs, the wonderful actress who lives locally and was in Sense and Sensibility, she's going to be reading extracts from some of the Jane Austen books as part of that evening. And we're also tying it into Chiswick House. So we've got the curator of Chiswick House as well, talking about Jane Austen, Chiswick, Pemberley, or Chatsworth as it is better known. That is the sister house to Chiswick, but also Hollywood, because Paula Byrne, who is one of the authors, the chapter of her book is Why Hollywood Loves Jane Austen. So there'll be a lot about the films as well. And
you've also got Arts Ed and the Tabard?
That's right. We always have a few events in the Tabard. One of the most exciting ones there, the Tabard Theatre, is the Ukulele Orchestra of Great Britain. So there's that, but there will be all sorts of things there. And the Hunter Davies event, that will take place on the Friday night in Arts Ed. Plus we've got some workshops this year. People love to know how to learn to write better and what are all the tricks to make better novels and better factual books. So in Arts Ed we've got several workshops, and again all of those are in the programme, which you can get online or in the brochure.
How can people book tickets?
So you go online to chiswickbookfestival.net. That's the way we prefer people to book. If you don't use a computer and don't go online, you can get an order form here in St Michael and All Angels. And of course the other great thing about this festival is that we do it all for charities. 3 reading charities take any of the profit that we make from our sponsorship and from our ticket sales. So that's RNIB Talking Books, Interact, who provide actors to read to stroke patients, and the Doorstep Library, which reads to children in deprived homes. So we have all these wonderful authors, we have lots of wonderful readers, and it's all in a good cause.